Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Toy Collector Review with me, Sergeant Geek. And today we're going to be looking at a couple of core class figures. This one here is the G2 Megatron, and we got from Transformers the movie, we got Autobot Ratchet. So guys, like always, before we look at the figures, let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging. Now with the Megatron, you can see he's got a cool artwork of him and his alt mode on top. Big window so you can actually see the figure there with his cool G2 coloring. You got the logo and the nameplate at the bottom, and on the side of the box, as always, you got Transformers. Now, once again, here's a quick look at the artwork on top. On the side, we got a cool design of Megatron right here. Very nicely done. At the bottom, you got Core Class. And over here, we got some more product shots of the figure in both modes. And, of course, as always, we got all the legal mumbo jumbo at the bottom. And on the box side of the box here, as always, we have the Legacy artwork design here on the side. Very cool looking. Once again, that's pretty cool. Now let's take a quick look at Ratchet. Once again, we got some cool artwork of him at the top. Studio series, we got a big window to see the figure. Looks pretty cool for a core class. We got Transformers the movie and the nameplate there, and along the side, as always, Transformers. And on the back, once again, some more product shots of Ratchet in both modes. And as always, the legal mumbo jumbo at the bottom, a cool artwork design of Ratchet there on the side, and a close-up of Ratchet's face there on the other side. Very cool indeed, guys. So guys, let's go ahead and let's get these guys out of the box, and let's go ahead and take a look at the figures themselves. Alright guys, so here are the figures outside of the box. They look pretty cool. Megatron looks just like the other Megatron, just different coloring. But let's go ahead, as always, and get a closer look. And hopefully my camera will focus in. Looks like we got it right there. As you can see, it pretty much is the same Megatron we got previously in the core class. Only thing is now he has his G2 coloring, which I think is pretty cool since the G2 Megatron is a tank. To actually get this one is pretty cool, and I like it just like I like the other one. I think it's pretty cool. It looks really nice. I never had a G2 Megatron, so this is my first G2 design. I like it. Really cool. As you can see, pretty much the articulation, most of the joints are on ball joints. For a core class figure, is pretty much standard. You can see all the articulation in the figures. You can see another ball joint there at the knee. So he has quite a bit of articulation. One you can see right there once again. Very nicely done. Now there is no articulation in the feet, but that is with most core class. Now with Ratchet, since he's a new figure, hopefully I can get him to focus. The camera always wants to play a game, so let me see if I can get Ratchet to get focused. Okay, it looks like we got him focused here. Now as you can see, it's a pretty cool design. He's very unique design. I really haven't seen a Ratchet like this, but then again, this is the first time I've ever got a core class style Ratchet. As you can see, the articulation, just like pretty much all the other core class figures. Now his elbows aren't ball joints, they're actually pins. But he does have bicep rotation and a 90-degree bend at the knee. He does have a little bit of hip rotation, and that's due to transformation as well. Just got to move the back a little bit here so you can actually get that hip to rotate. And with the legs, once again, he can do the Van Damme splits. And as you can see here, he doesn't have 90-degree bend at the knees. I would think they're like maybe 45, I would say. And once again, no real articulation at the feet. But once again, like most of these core class figures, it's still pretty cool to actually get Ratchet in here. So guys, let's go ahead. Let's get these guys transformed and let's check out their alt modes.
The Transformers will return after these messages.
The Transformers, more than meets the eye. Autobots wage their battles to destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons. The Transformers, more than meets the eye. The Transformers, robots in disguise.
Attack the Autobot commander! Call in an Decepticon leader!
Transformers, more than meets the eye.
The Transformers, sold separately from Hasbro.
From planet Cybertron comes Optimus Prime's greatest challenge. Megatron, the evil Decepticon leader, crushes Prime with power sound treads. Transforming from battle tank to deadly robot with power arm lasers and lock and load super sound cannon. Megatron can blast Prime into spare parts. Listen to the voice of doom. Transformers Generation 2. Megatron is all you see here. Optimus Prime sold separately.
We now return to the Transformers.
Alright guys, so here they are in their alt modes, looking really cool. First off, let's start with the G2 Megatron. Now as you can see here, obviously he is a tank, as the G2 was a tank. He's got the G2 paint scheme on him. Really cool looking. I actually have the first core class Megatron that came out like this in the original colors, and now I have the G2, which I think is pretty cool. As you can see, most of the robot on the bottom here. If my camera focuses, there we go. And as always, you got the elevation of the turret right there, the gun, and the triverse of the turret. Once again, really cool, really nicely done. Put him down. Let's take a quick look at Ratchet. Now for a core class figure, Ratchet once again looks pretty cool here as well. Really nice and simple design. Mine seems to have a little trouble staying together at the seams. For some reason, the connections don't seem to lock very well. But hopefully it'll get better as time goes on. As you can see, very cool looking. And a cool feature with him is you can take his weapons, and he has little ports here on the side where you can actually connect his weapons to him. As you can see here. And there you go, now you got a weapon drawn ambulance. It can deliver the pain and take you to the hospital at the same time. Well guys, that looks like where we're gonna end this video for today. Alright guys, so that wraps up another episode of Toy Collector Review. Now when it comes to these core class figures, are they worth getting and adding to a collection? As always, like I always say, it's your opinion. You do what you see fit with your collection. But in my opinion, I am collecting quite a few of these core class figures because they do look pretty cool. Like I said, I've never actually owned a G2 Megatron. And to actually have one of these core class Megatrons in the G2 paint scheme is pretty cool. And I'm going to add him to my core class shelf. I think it's pretty cool to actually have the Autobot Ratchet, to actually get him in a core class figure. Yes, it is kind of simple, and yes, I do want to get a regular size Ratchet, being that they already brought out the Ironhide character. Why not actually have Ratchet as well? You know, as always, Hasbro is playing with us. They're gonna give out the core class so we get a little taste, and then bring out the larger one, because they know once we buy the larger one, nobody really gonna buy the core class figure, so they put out the core class first. But like I said, core class figures are pretty cool, and especially for Transformer fans who don't have a lot of space, core class Transformers are pretty cool to actually own because they don't take up a lot of space, and you can get a lot of your cool favorite characters with very nice detail and very nice transformations and alt modes as well. Well guys, once again, it comes to that point in the video where, if you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, become a member of this channel, hit that bell notification so you can be notified every time I put out a new video, and guys, share these videos on all your social media platforms. And guys, if you like the videos that I'm putting out on this channel, go ahead and hit that like button. It does help with the YouTube algorithm. And guys, if there's anything in particular you would like to see on this channel, go ahead and hit me in the comment section below, and I will do my best to get that out there for you guys. And guys, don't forget to check out our Facebook group, Nerdvana, where most of these videos get posted, and we put up polls and questionnaires, and sometimes, yes, I do giveaways on that channel as well. And guys, for quick reviews and highlights of these videos on YouTube, go check us out on TikTok, where we put up highlight videos, video reels of all these videos. So if you just want a quick video to watch, that's the perfect place to do it. Once again guys, I'm Sergeant Geek, and I'm signing off.